Hi, Dave here. Sandler Rule 14, a prospect who is listening is no prospect at all. What does that mean? That means if you as a salesperson are talking for 90% of a sales call, then your prospects are doing all the listening. That means they're not engaging. It means you cannot begin to understand what their issues are. You are just showing up and throwing up all of that hard-learned product knowledge, company history, without any attempt to understand them, their business, their challenges, and what's important to them. Now, as cliched as this statement is, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them in proportion. David Sandler taught us that prospects should be talking 70% of the time, and that we should be talking for less than 30% of the time. That's right. Sales is a conversation, not a monologue. We shouldn't be doing all the talking. To create an environment where conversation can flow comfortably and naturally. Have you ever been on a first date? Have you ever been on a bad one? Most of us have. A bad first date is when the other person is flapping their lips the whole time. They didn't ask you a single question. All they did was talk about themselves. You didn't even get to talk. Soon enough, you give up and skip as quickly as you can to the coffee. You can't get out of there quick enough. I bet if you spent the whole date talking about yourself and how undoubtedly wonderful you are, you'd never get a second date. Am I right? An awesome date is when both parties are talking, both learning about each other, both asking questions, both sharing openly and honestly insights into yourselves. That's what we want your sales calls to be, an open and honest flow of two-way communication. Should prospects be listening? At times. But your prospects certainly should be talking more than they're listening. You should be listening. Now, this quote from Mark Goulston, author of Just Listen, is a go-to for me. Receiving is believing, misperceiving is deceiving, and worse yet, prevents achieving. So remember Sandler Rule 14, a prospect who is listening is no prospect at all. Happy selling.